fuck one of my partners. You know what I'm saying? The bitch steals something. The bitch, you know what I'm saying, me try to leave and try to get all my other hoes to leave with her, try to, you know, fuck up my household. Then that bitch is a rat. You know what I mean? A snake. You know what I'm saying? And my mama always told me a snake ain't gonna never lose its nature. So, you know what I'm saying? If you set that bitch back, you can't get mad if she double back and do some bullshit. So, you know what I mean? It's certain rules and regulations that, you know, a nigga, you know, hold, you know, on what bitch can come back.
Okay.
You know?
Have you, Ken, have you ever accepted a bitch back in ignorance, not knowing what this bitch may do?
Well, I never been ignorant, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so I always been a mastermind, you know what I mean? Like you, them books I read every day, you know what I mean? My mind is sharp, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got a philosophy, right? It's 3 levels of education, right? The first level is IQ. That's your intelligence quotient. You know, that's when they test you for your intelligence, right? The next one is EQ. That's your emotional quotient. So, you know, when niggas say, yeah, man, nigga, he spazzed out or he snapped, well, that's a nigga that allowed his emotions to supersede his EQ to supersede his IQ. He let his emotional quotient supersede his intellectual quotient, and he acted out emotionally. But the next one is AQ. AQ is adaptability quotient. You know what I'm saying? And when you good and you high on all levels, then your thinking is sharp. You know what I'm saying? So you can adapt to situations, right? You know what I'm saying? So me letting the bitch get out my business, not accepting the back, I can adapt to it. Or, you know what I'm saying, if a bitch do something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, say if, I'll give you a better example, because it's probably over some of your people listeners' head. So if a bitch chose up, right, she give me 100,000 in like 3 months, right? She's a good bitch, right?
She's good, yeah.
The bitch get out on me, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, she gonna do some punk shit like your brother was saying.
Yeah.
Then she wanna come back, right? Okay, so when she come back, when I say I'm not an ignorant motherfucker, I'm gonna accept her back. But guess what I'm gonna do? Depending on what she did. I'm gonna send the bitch to Alaska, send the bitch to Nebraska, I'm gonna send the bitch to Iowa, you understand me? And I'm just let her sit up there and check money out the bitch for like about 6 or 7 months. And I'm telling the bitch, hey, it's a honey hole, bitch, you know, go get my money. And the bitch, I'm gonna talk to her every day on the phone, I'm gonna pick her brain, and I'm gonna see what his whole head at. Now if the whole seem like she got some elevation, she seem like she got her emotional quotient up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, me, and her adaptability, she can adapt to other hoes, and she ready, it's like, daddy, I'm ready to come on and be with you and the bitches, you know what I'm saying, I understand that, you know, you a pimp and I'm a hoe and this is a game that we playing, then I bring the bitch back into the fold, but I'm not just gonna just let no bitches come back.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying, me? Yeah.
There it is. Hey, man, y'all squares better listen to this
I'm
game.
talking about y'all better listen. You better listen
to this game, because he laying it down, boy.
Yeah,
he laying it down. He laying it down. I'm talking about for real.
That's my real internationally known and locally accepted, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Woo! Ken, you got the game, bro.
I wrote the book.
I'm talking about, pick one.
Hey, Ken, to me, I figure like you don't master the game now.
Absolutely.
Is that cool for me to say that?
Well, nobody never mastered the game, man. You know, the only university you'll never graduate from is the University of Life. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I mean, these young niggas, man, every day teach me some new game. You know what I'm saying? I be like, damn, you know. This one little nigga, man, he's an African dude. I used to have a store at Big T's. There's some shit called bee. It's with a bumblebee. And he said, oh, this shit y'all was doing was old fashioned. He said, man, this the new way. And it's an African nigga talking. I'm looking at him like, man, you lame ass.
Yeah, right.
But then he showed me what he was doing. So these ain't even his hoes. He got these hoes doing like little dances and shit with their asses and shit. And then they go to his page and he shared with them a profit, because people go to the page to see that. And they got to pay to go in there and see what's going on. And you got some of them, you know, showing their coochie or whatever. And I'm like, it's like the OnlyFans, but it's a different level. So you're a third party, right? And you can build your page through other people. And this motherfucker, man, he got the brand new Benz, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker got the mansion, you know, and he African. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was like, damn, man, you know, I ain't never knew that, you know, my nigga, what's his name? Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
You know, me and him had a conversation. My son be over there in Texas. My son live in Texas. They was in the studio. And I told him, I said, man, Sauce Walker, man, what you doing with OnlyFans, man, that shit is amazing to me. I know this man got receipts of $500,000, $1 million. His bitch ain't doing nothing but showing feet to motherfuckers who got feet fetish. Yeah, that's a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? So, no, man, I'm not the master, man. I feel that these young niggas is doing shit way bigger and better the way we did it. You know, I think that, you know, I just understand the philosophy and I'm a good articulator of the game. I can articulate the game, I can communicate the game, but it's a whole lot of game out here that I haven't yet to explore. And I wish I would have had, you know, back in my day. You know, if I could have made $500,000 off a bitch feet, man, you think I'm gonna have a bitch on the concrete pattern? Shit. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay,
Keep it real,
That's
man.
right. That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Hey, Ken, you know, hey, speak on my nigga Pimp C, man. My beloved brother. I love that boy, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you know,
If you can.
yeah,
You know?
Sweet Jones, right? You know, we met at the Sharptown Mall in Houston, Texas, and I had on a black mink coat. He said, man, that's a sharp coat. And I looked at his shoes. He had some mink shoes, some Murray mink shoes. I said, man, that's some sharp shoes. And, you know, he said, man, I know you from somewhere. I said, do I know you from somewhere, right? I said, man, they call me Pimp. I knew it. You know, Pimping. Yeah, man, it's a real motherfucking Pimping. He just got excited, right? And I said, yeah, man, you know, he said, I'm Pimp C. I said, yeah, pocket full of stones. I remember that. You know, and that's how we got cool. And then we went over by his house, his mama house. And, you know, when we was over his mama house, you know, I was showing him my movie, Pimpology, that I just did with HBO. This is like right after the HBO shit, right around 98. And so I'm showing him, and then he showed me a sex tape. You know what I'm saying? Me and it had celebrities and shit. I'm like, serious, you know, no bullshit. So I said, oh, this nigga fuck with me. Because the people that was in there were so famous. I was like, this nigga, you know, he trusts me. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we just started kicking it. And he was talking about beats. He said, man, you can make beats, Ken. I said, I can't. He said, Dr. Dre don't make them motherfucking beats neither. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's just, you know, Pimp a crazy motherfucker, man. You know, that nigga just say some weird shit. And then we just started kicking it, man. And, you know, we did a video, Get Throw, one time. And, you know, Jeezy, all of them was there, and Zero. And, you know, in front of Bumby, in front of all of them, he said, Ken, show me how I hold the money. How do I talk to the bitch? You know, so that's the type of shit. He would ask me about the game. He had me 1,000 questions about the pimping, just like y'all asked me. And he knew from the answers that I was giving him that I was 100.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of the shit that I would say, he would put in his music. And if you watch a lot of them interviews, you see, man, Pimpin' Ken said it.
Already.
You know, he always be like, Pimpin' Ken said. And then, you know, we got real cool. Then I kind of like jive, started managing him. I wasn't really his manager, but niggas would call me because they knew I had a connection to him. And, you know, we get one nigga, you know, good nigga, man, out of Nashville, nigga D. He spent about $300,000 with us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that nigga, yeah, he had the biggest drug case in motherfucker. He got indicted. And we had a movie deal with Universal for $3 million. So the nigga D got indicted. Pimp said, damn, not the money, man.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, that was so funny, right? And you know, that nigga was just, he was a blessing. You know, Pimp, you know, that was kind of shit that niggas don't know would tighten us up. Then when he went to prison, I was the only nigga that went to his business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I sent them letters. I had hoes write this nigga and shit. The hoes that was my bitches, write this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sending pussy pictures and shit. You know, that's the type of shit, you know. And niggas don't know that side about me and Pimp. All they know is, you know, Pimp and Ken, you know, in the Players Anthem video, Pimp and Ken on Pimp C albums. I've been on Fiverr's album. I was on the UGK album, two type of bitches. But they don't know all the shit in between. Me and them hanging out at Onyx, you know, at night. Niggas saying, oh, that's Pimp C. That's Pimp and Ken. I'm pulling up in my compressor. He pulling up in the Bentley. We got $400,000 of cars pulling up. I got big ass crosses and shit worth $80,000, you know, no security.
Yeah.
Just me and him. You understand what I'm saying? Just some real gangster motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, dare nigga to try it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's how we was moving. And that's what Pimp liked about me. Him going to Port Arthur. We taking that little hour drive together. You know me? I'm riding in the car with him. He on the phone with the boss man talking shit. Yeah. And I'm telling him, man, don't say my name. Because you know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't get me in that shit, Pimp. And you know, Pimp, you know what I'm saying? You know how he is, man. And I'm right there. So, you know, the boss man probably like, yeah, the kid got something to do with this shit. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. And he'll say some shit, man. Pimp will be on radio, and my nigga Pimping Kid coming with me. He be talking about some other niggas and talking shit to motherfuckers. He would just throw me in the shit. Oh, boy. I'm telling you, man, if you go back and listen to interviews, it'll trip you out. You see, man, nigga Kid ain't lying, man. The nigga would throw me in the shit. And I remember him and Jeezy was in it. Yeah. And so I called Pimp C. I called Slick Puller. I said, Slick Puller, man, Pimp right here, man. You know, where Jeezy at? He said, woo, woo, woo. I said, man, we don't want no smoke. You know, everything cool. And Pimp, man, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting there, he at the door listening, right? And so I opened the door, He jumps up, right? I said, man, what's up, Pimp? You know, he was just like that, man. You know, he wanted to make sure that, you know, you was with him and that, you know, you wasn't on no bullshit. And, you know, he said, Ken, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know, because I'm talking for him. Yeah. So I'm like, man, Pimp don't want no smoke. I said, man, motherfucker just, you know, feel some type of way, man. Because if you think about it, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Jeezy and Pimp did the song Khakis. Okay, they gave him a motherfucking invoice for $60,000. So Pimp like, man, what the fuck? You know, because Pimp, you know, he come from that old school with Too Short now when niggas do song for song, favor for favor.
Favor for
favor.
That's called quid pro quo. That was the old way of doing business.
The old way, yeah.
But, you know, niggas was sending Pimp invoices because the budget was $2 million. So I guess, but Jeezy said that wasn't like that. I told Slick Puller it wasn't like that, you know, and man, Pimp was crazy. I can't say a lot of shit, but
it's
cool. Because it's gonna stir up a lot of stuff. The nigga 17, you know, all them niggas they formed Avid P, and Bankroll, he's the Leo, they formed the motherfucking the UGK, and you know, I was blessed to be there and watch that shit, you know, and help oversee that. You know, I stayed with them at the apartment on Westheimer in Houston. I'd be over there with him. You know, he came to my house. He came to all my parties. You know, if you look at you're going to see, and that's the movie.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
He going to say, He going to say, yeah, man, I don't even go to parties, but I come to my brother's place. He stayed. We had a 3-day party. The city never seen that.
Damn.
He didn't charge me a dime. Came to my house. You know, I mean, I had a big-ass house out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, Phantom picked him up in the Phantom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, player shit. And he knew me for that, because the niggas only knew me for selling DVDs out the trunk.
Right.
Niggas didn't know I was living like motherfuckers, how they was praying to live. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Pimp respected about me. And so Pimp started selling tapes. You know, 17, y'all need to get him on here too. 17 to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's Pimp C artist. You know, he did an album called Certified. You know, I sent Pimp asked me for some money, so I sent him 10 boxes of tape. I said, get your money that way, nigga. He said, man, I want a kid to send me some money, not no goddamn tapes. So they actually started selling the tapes, and they made money.
Yeah,
and the nigga like, man, goddamn, I see how Ken living like that, man, with Rolls Royces. And I got the Phantom, the SL55 compressor, 55, not S550, SL55. Got the 500, the Escalade, and the Maserati, looking like I played for the motherfucking Milwaukee Bucks.
That right.
You know what I mean?
That right.
And Pimp was like, man, where is this shit coming from? I said, man, I'm selling DVDs out the truck. I said, because I got millions of fans. So where I go, I said, I'm Pimping Ken. Same way y'all show love.
Yeah.
That happens every day. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine you got 2,000 tapes, right? You going to every city, and niggas ain't never seen you in Mississippi. You pull up, man, that's Pimping Ken. He at the mall. Yeah. Signing autograph, selling DVD. 2,000 times 20 is what? 40,000. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm making 40,000, you know, just on one run. Yeah. So I'm doing this consistently for 20 years. Ooh. So by the time Pimp had got to really fuck with me, he came out for 4 years of being that, because it just started. You remember I just had it. It went out before he came out.
Right.
He went to jail like a year later, like in 2000. So by the time, was it 2000? Maybe, I don't know, 4, I can't remember. But whenever he went to jail, right, you got to remember, when he came out, that's when I got the mansion and all this shit. I'm out the truck now, because the movie was not out before he came in.
Right.
So I just started getting in my groove, and I learned different tactics and shit. Then I started putting it in stores. I started putting it on the internet. So I'm making millions of dollars, you know, legitimately. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you know, Pimp was like shocked. Then I still had a couple bitches that liked me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was like, this nigga get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know how niggas had to push start.
Oh yeah.
The SL55, that was the first one they did it in. This is
the push start. That's right.
Yeah. This is 07. I'm pushing start. You know what I'm saying? No, he said I jump in the compressor. He talking about my car.
You talking about your car?
Wow.
Okay.
Ask the nigga 17. I used to give him the compressor. He give me the Bentley. I go ride the Bentley. He didn't got my car. He ride in Houston in my car. How many niggas say Pimp C rode their car?
That's right.
How many niggas say they drove Pimp C Bentley?
Yeah.
How many say nigga Pimp C stayed at their house? You know, I mean, so that's where, but everybody claiming Pimp C.
Right.
And they can do rightfully so. But I got all the receipts.
You do?
Know?
Oh, yeah.
In that movie, that's the receipts. what I'm saying? I've been on 5 albums. I ain't just talking I know Pimp C.
Right.
You know, and you know, that's the difference between me and a lot of other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say, when I tell motherfuckers I seen the sex tape, niggas think I'm trying to get some views. I said, man, that shit happened on Boss Talk. That shit accidentally came on me and Bubba was talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been holding this all these years.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, and 2 years ago, I talk about a fucking sex tape.
Yeah.
If I was trying to make a play, I'd have been made a play. So it
Yeah,
was never
that's
about
right,
the
that's
play.
right.
It came out accidentally. Now every time I go on the show, they ask me about it. And you know, I just figure out how to talk about it.
Yeah.
By not saying
By
who
not
it
talking
was.
about it. Yeah,
And
you
by,
gotta-
you know,
yeah.
tell motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Me, I ain't gonna say because Pimp wouldn't want me to say. But every nigga that know Pimp C 17, all them niggas know that it was a sex tape.
Yeah.
And they know it was a famous R&B bitch.
Yeah.
We all know her.
Yeah. We all know.
And it was a famous rap nigga. We all know him.
Yeah.
Major motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And they just got caught slipping, and Pimp caught them slipping.
Yeah.
But Pimp, you know what I'm saying? Me, thanks to them, never
Yeah.
pulled the shit out.
Yeah.
You know? And I tell the motherfuckers that I wish I could have got a hold of that tape. I'd be a billionaire. I would put the motherfucker out.
Yeah.
That's it. Do you think they would have got you killed if, let's say, if you would have put the tape out?
Man, if I pulled some shit out like that, the kind of money I made, man, I'd have moved around this motherfucker like Obama. I'd have had the Secret Service driving me, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
I made enough money, man. Hey, but you know, my niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm not trying to brag, but, you know, a nigga might not want to get on my heels.
That's right.
Because I can reverse that shit on you so cold.
Yeah.
And you know, it'd be a bad day for you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, I mean, I ain't the type of nigga that nigga just get on his heels. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and, you know, nigga ain't gonna just for to punk me, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm a worried about a bunch of niggas. You know, cause I got niggas that they own nigga killing for me. If I was that dirty type of nigga. Like,
Right,
man,
right,
I don't
right,
like
right.
your homeboy, man. They gonna handle that business.
Yeah.
Cause you know, niggas don't do it because I'm a leader of a gang or because I'm a notorious killer. Niggas just generally like me. I got niggas that just like me, like, dude, your books raised me in prison. You know, niggas like have personal relationships with me that don't got nothing to do with no killing, no robbing, no stealing, no gang banging, none of this shit. They just fucks with me.
Just fuck with you.
You know, because they know I'm a genuine nigga.
Exactly.
I didn't came to niggas' hood by myself. You know, the most notorious hoods in Memphis, and niggas like, man, OG, why the fuck you here? Do you know the fuck we is? Niggas show me arsenals for the gun. Nigga, we'll kill motherfuckers up in here. Nigga, man, I got a whole different respect for you. And I'm in there, they smoking weed and clutching guns. And the one thing I'm talking about, man, may he rest in peace. He died, dude, literally, after he was telling me that shit. He died about a week after. His homeboy said, man, you know, they just killed homeboy.
Mm.
You know? And they said, man, dude, Ken, we respect you. Was in one of the most notorious neighborhoods in Memphis, and you was in the gutter.
And yeah,
Like
yeah.
nigga, it could have really went down
Yeah.
where you was at.
Straight
You know what I'm
trenches.
saying? And
Yeah.
he said, so you know, the nigga said, man, we respect you, but the niggas they did some player shit. They gave me $8,000 to be on the song. So the studio was in their neighborhood. And they thought I was gonna be scared. So when I showed up by myself with no security, them niggas, they respect level just went up. Cause you know, they killers, right?
Kill, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, they looking at it like, man, something about this man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that cause everybody else scared of us.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, shit, nigga, I don't get die once, nigga. It's my time, my time.
That's
you know,
it.
And the little nigga was just, he was so cool. And, you know, he like, man, you know, man, I wish I had a pops like you, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I grew up without no father. And, you know, I said, man, you call me anytime, dude. I'm just like your pops, man. You know, he's way younger than me. And, man, shit, a week later, man, they tore that boy off, man. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
This happened in Memphis, on
Yeah, this happened in Memphis. This is about maybe 20 years ago. Young nigga. Maybe about 15 years ago, little young nigga. Nigga, he wanted me, I met him at the mall. I was selling my DVDs, and, you know, I could tell, like, the nigga was, you know, he wasn't no old penitentiary type nigga. You know how niggas be trying to test you type nigga.
Yeah.
I see he was testing me, but, you know, I mean, like, literally, nigga, what, I mean, you talking about paying me, nigga, I ain't scared of you. You know what I'm saying? But, and you look at that basement, man, as I reflect back in that basement, they had so many guns, Pete.
Wow.
And they was, in so many words, they tell me it can go down anytime. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, it's like, man, you know, a lot of niggas You know, a lot of niggas like that, man. Like the Mississippi niggas, man. The Goon Committee, man. Them niggas, they show me nothing but respect. You know, shout out to my nigga OG. You know, OG, you know, he always fuck with me, man. You know, he called it, you know, for the brothers down there.
Yeah.
And you know, they joined my hip hop fraternity. Them niggas, you know, they want to change. They want to do something positive with their life. Shout out to my nigga Gino. You know, all them niggas, man. You know, they some good niggas, man. They just, you know, Mississippi niggas is some straight killers. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
about to say that.
Yeah.
I got a lot of love for them niggas, man.
Oh, yeah.
I got a lot of love for
sure.
Mississippi niggas.
Oh, yeah.
I got a lot of love for everybody, man. But it just certain niggas that fly up under the radar. The Mississippi niggas, them some cold niggas, man.
Because, you know, they ain't trying to be out there. They, you know, Chicago niggas like folks, you know what I mean? They gonna be all in your face with it. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi niggas, that's what Larry Hoover from, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas down there, you know, Larry Hoover Jr., all them niggas down there is really gang banging.
They with the shits. Yeah.
If niggas have a problem, those the niggas that you might see. It might not be a nigga from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't no joke. But you know, what I like about Mississippi niggas is they love the shit out of me. You know, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I remember when dude had a problem, my nigga OG in Chicago, in Mississippi State Penitentiary. You know, we had some mutual people. He called me, and you know, I was able to make a call. We got some shit happen because, you know what I'm saying, niggas, he wanted to get out of prison. The niggas was tripping, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I knew some people. He knew some people, so I was able to call. We got that shit straight. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I love them niggas. You know, my man Gino, he run my organization. He's the CEO down there at the hip hop fraternity.
Yeah.
So you know, I got a lot of love for them niggas. You know, some of them niggas is major niggas. And you know, they some cold, dangerous motherfuckers though. Man. The motherfucking Mississippi niggas. I didn't know how dangerous they was until I started really just going down there and really just digging into it, investigating the situation. And I was like, man, but they got the best hospitality too, man.
Yeah, them cold cats, man. Yeah, them cold cats.
Man, dude.
Them cold cats.
Dude, Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Man, worse than Chicago.
Wow.
No, them niggas ain't playing. And they get Memphis and
I was just about to say.
And Jackson, Mississippi, they gang bang for real. They ride with that gangster shit, that vice lord shit harder than niggas in Chicago do. They like, man, them niggas, they know they lit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, you know,
they niggas think that Mississippi shit, they country and slow, go down there.
They the sharpest niggas, man. Even with the game.
Yeah.
The pimping and the hustling. You know, one of the coldest niggas I know is Pimping is a nigga out of Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, one of the coldest niggas I know, you know, just straight playing. My homie, you know, he live in Dallas right now, out of motherfucking Memphis. You know what I'm saying? He live in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? You know, Double D. Remember Double D? He was a cold nigga out of Memphis. It's cold niggas out of Memphis. You know, a lot of cold niggas out of Memphis. May rest in peace. You know, but you know, I mean, of course, you know, my homies in Milwaukee, Chicago, I got a lot of love, you know. A lot of my family, you know, they the head leaders of them gangs up there in Chicago. You know, and niggas ask me why I never joined the gang, because my family was always gang members. And, you know, like, my cousin would call nigga in a minute, like, man, you know, they like, ooh, man, don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and a lot of niggas that be from different sets of gangs and shit, they be protecting me and be looking out for me, and I never knew. But then I found out that my family would be, you know, let niggas know, hey man, Ken cool. Then I am a real cool dude outside of being who I am.
That's right.
These niggas, you know, they was vouching for me, and that shit was crazy to me, cause I didn't, you know, I know my cousin now ran a lot of shit, but I didn't know it was that deep.
You cold nigga, man.
Yeah.
And you spend game, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Ken, like they say, the game is to be sold and not told, man. And you killing this shit, huh?
Yeah, man.
Already, man.
Y'all asking the right questions.
Look.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, man, it's an honor. It's an honor, bro. It's an honor.
I'm talking about that legendary right there, man.
It's an honor, man.
I'm talking about a living legend. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
living legend.
Hey, Ken, I want to ask you one more thing, man. You know, you say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You understand me? You don't never get emotional with no broad, man. Let these cats know, man, what time it is, man.
Okay, well, my mom always told me, when you argue with a fool from a distance, nobody know who the fool, you or that person.
My mom used to say that too.
Mama said
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So one of the things that I learned, man, is that, you know, you got to control your emotions because you can never win an argument. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you argue with, you can never win. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, you win by not what you, and it's in that book, The 48 Laws of Power. You know, you win by not what you get into, but what you don't allow yourself to get into. That's the art. That's in the introduction of The 48 Laws of Power.
Mm-hmm.
That's just something that you have to do. Now, you understand me? You know, a brawl, right, can get you so emotional that you might just, bam, haul off and hit that bitch in her jaw,
Yeah.
break her jaw. Now, the police ain't trying to hear that shit, man, that I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Police gonna give you a domestic violence, and you can fuck off your whole career by arguing with a brawl or trying to dominate a brawl. See, I was taught in the game, right, when, you know what I'm saying, me, you know, a bitch getting out of pocket, you get to putting hands on that bitch and start putting plans on that bitch, then you ran out of pimping, right?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, I don't never want to run out of game.
Yeah.
You know, man, take all my money. If you rob me, dude, take my gun, my money, take my jewelry, just leave me with my game. Because I'm going to get some more money, some more jewelry, right?
That's right. That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And that's what I believe that niggas got to understand. It's like when you got a bitch and she's 5'3" and you 6'8", and this bitch talking crazy and putting her hand in your face and acting crazy, you got to know that